Hello. Good evening. I was getting ready to make some tinctures, and I thought I would, well, and a couple other things as well, which I will go into detail about in a few minutes. But I was getting ready to make a couple of tinctures. I had one of my amazing herby friends message me, and she had a lot of herbs that she grew. And her and I trade things often. So she messaged me and asked me if I wanted some, and I said, absolutely, of course I do. I'm so excited. So we'll get into why I'm wearing this amazing glove that my husband gave me in just a moment. This right here, this beautiful plant, I don't want to touch her because she will sting me. You can see her little stingers, okay? The leaves are stingy. This is stinging nettle. I apologize, somebody was riding down the street on a motorcycle. This is stinging nettle. She is, once again, you'll hear me say this often, one of my absolute favorite herbs ever to use. And I can give you the reasons why now. She is amazing. She is absolutely full of vitamins and minerals. You can probably get better vitamin. I dropped some. Sorry, hold that thought. You could probably get better vitamins from her than you could from your supplements you buy at the store. She's just so full of nutrients. She's amazing to cook with. You can add her to soups. You can add her to stews. You can add her to all kinds of dishes that you might be cooking. Because she's just so nutrient rich. And her flavor is really amazing. She's got a very light flavor to her. You can use sandpaper. Very nice. My son is attempting to make an axe head from a really cool rock he found in the yard that he thinks, and a spearhead that he thinks will work really well. So he's out here. When you hear grinding, that's what that is. So, she is just an epic ally. I love stinging nettle. Every single part of her is full of nutrition. Her seeds, leaves, stems, the whole plant is just epic. But one thing that I love using her for is for allergies. This is part of why I'm making this tincture here. She is amazing for allergies. And when I was a kid, now I'm going to say this beforehand, I'm not making medical claims, just so you're aware, no medical claims being made. When I was a kid, I had allergies so bad, if I would touch my eyes would swell shut. It was horrible. I had to have an inhaler. I had to have a prescription, like nasal spray. It was, a lot of my childhood was rough when it comes to that. But this, right here, she is amazing for allergies. I love her for allergies. She makes a beautiful tea, a really nice light flavor too. So nothing too intense, which is awesome. And I apologize. Friday night in somewhat of a rural farming town, and people are riding their motorcycles down the street. So you could make a really beautiful tea out of her. If you're just feeling like your nutrients are depleted and you just need some extra something, you could make, I keep almost touching her with my fingers, you could make a really nourishing concentrated herbal infusion, which would mean you would just use a lot more than you would for a normal tea. And that would also help with allergies too. I mean, you can't always make a tea or an herbal infusion when you're out and about and things like that. And so, I'm going to try to fold this up and then chop it. So tinctures can be very convenient when it comes to things like that, because you can just take a few drops and you're good to go. But I have not had to take allergy meds for years because of this beautiful, amazing plant right here. I just love her benefits and her properties for, allergies and specifics, and our ancestors.
Is this the one that burns you?
This is the one that stings you, yes. She is stingy. See those hairs on her? All those little hairies?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can't show the camera too. I think I showed them, but...
So it's kind of like devil's toilet paper, but smaller.
All those little hairs, it's all over her. She can sting you. She's also really great for pain relief, and some people will actually take the nettle, and I'm not gonna do it because
I might be the blindest person ever. He said that Dad said the sandpaper would be on the wall. Checked on the wall 4 times, it wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Checked on the wall the 5th time, I see a box with 1 thing of sandpaper in it.
Okay. Some people will sting themselves with nettle because the impact of that sting actually has amazing pain relieving properties.
Wait, can I just find out gloves if you have another one?
I don't have another one.
Look right there on your arm.
What? The burn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys see that burn? That was a burn I did not treat with yarrow. I touched my arm to the stove when I was cooking one night, and so it's not looking pretty. The ones that I treated on my thumb and my finger with the yarrow actually are doing really awesome. So, she has amazing pain relieving properties. Miss Nettle here, she's just beautiful. But our ancestors would use her as food source because she's just so nutrient rich. Can you do that over there, please, honey? Can you do that over there, baby? Please and thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, honey. So she's just so nutrient rich. Now, once you cook her, she can't sting you anymore. It neutralizes the sting. And once she's dried, she can't sting you anymore as well. So, and I have quite a lot here, so I'll be making this tincture, and then I will be hanging some up to dry for teas and infusions as well. She's also an amazing skin cleanser if you just feel like your skin is a little depleted. You can use her like through a tea or a nettle infusion and give your skin a good wipe down with her, and very, very refreshing. She doesn't have a ton of smell. I'm not going to stick my nose up to her, again, because I'd rather not sting myself. She doesn't have a ton of smell, but very fresh smelling.
What's this over here? Something.
Just just going to continue cutting here. Trying to think of what other benefits she may have. I talked about the allergies, which has literally, I can't tell you how much has just saved me like crazy. I don't do well with allergy medications. And most medications I don't do well with. I can't take Benadryl because it's like fighting for my life to stay awake. I have a life, I have kids, I can't be just sleeping all day because...
Frankie's trying to call a bug, but we don't know what bug it is.
Elena, it's going to be okay, I promise.
That's like giant.
It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes in those types of situations, he's just gonna have to find out. Okay?
I would help you, but I don't have gloves.
I keep putting the glove in front of my face and I apologize. I'm trying to pay attention. Now I'm squishing it down, but I'm not squishing it down a lot. I want, Gregor, can you please do that over there, honey? I want to have enough space for the liquids to absorb in here.
Can I film this video?
And whatnot. And I want to get tincture back out of it. So, I'm just going to continue cutting here. And I'm almost done, and I can fill her with alcohol, and then I'll start my next tincture, which is another really fun one that I love a lot. I may, since I have so much fresh, I may cook a little meal with her. So that y'all can kind of see how cooking with her goes. And hold that thought 1 second. Alright, my apologies. I am about done here, chopping her up. I'm so excited about this tincture. You could probably do an infused oil with her and apply topically, though that's not something I've ever tried. There we go. This is almost full, so I'm probably going to cut up one more branch, and the rest of this I will cook with and dry for tea. Again, she's an amazing tea because she doesn't have a ton of flavor. Some plants, when you make tea with them, can be bitter. Now, if you make an herbal infusion, a really strong herbal infusion with her, it'll probably be a little pungent, but just a tea is really nice. Really good for brewing when you're recovering from being sick and whatnot, because she can really just add all those vitamins and things like that you're needing. You could do, I like to do like a nettle and rose hip because there's so many vitamins in nettle, and then rose hip is so full of vitamin C. It can really replenish your body really well. Or make a chicken soup and add nettle in it.
So what is this?
I didn't say it's not anything.
Alright, I'm going to chop up this one more small one. And then I probably won't tie her up on camera. This next one I will, just because I know some of you would like to see how to make smoke cleansing bundles, and I'm going to make a few smoke cleansing bundles from her. So, okay. Pretty full. Let's remove the glove now that I'm out of the way of danger here. And we're going to pour vodka right over the top. This is a rather big jar. I mean, it's not a huge jar, but it's a pretty tall jar. Because I use nettle tincture often. I really, really like it. So we're just going to pour this in here. I'm going to pop a lid on, write out a label, and label her. And as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to go check on dinner. And then I'm going to get this right to the top. I'm going to go check on dinner, and then I will show you this other plant that I have going on out here. And I may just, in that video, show y'all how to tie plants up, especially pokey ones. I have a little teeny piece popping up out of the alcohol, and that's okay. It's not going to hurt anything, but... So, lid on. She's good and submerged. And the next video I'm making, I will not have the glove covering my face so much. I probably need to find a better way to make a nettle video for y'all for that. Again, I still can't find my apothecary labels, so I'm going to write stinging nettle on here, and then vodka. What is today? Today's August 1st. August 1st, 2025. And this is a tincture. Okie dokie. So I'm going to pop this label on this jar here. And excuse my handwriting. I probably should have been a doctor because it looks like chicken scratch always. So I'm going to run check on dinner. And I will make my other video about my other beautiful plant in a little bit.